Hi, this is Charles V and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing Tomb Raider 2, the action, adventure, puzzle game, whatever you want to call it, that was first released on the PlayStation 1 and the PC. This was one of the very first games that I played on the PlayStation, and I really wasn't used to how difficult it was. I'd gone from playing games like Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive straight to playing this game, so to go from such a basic game to playing something like this, which is actually quite complex in some parts, it was really challenging. I think it does ask a lot of players, especially in the very first level, when you think of all the traps that are going on. You got to dodge boulders, jump over spikes, so it is quite difficult. So I'm just gonna go and grab the first idol here. There's usually 3 of them scattered around every level. This is probably one of the easiest to get. I'm not gonna bother getting the other 2. Firstly, because one of them's a bit more time consuming to have and a bit out of the way. And the other one, I'll have to save and load so many times because I'll probably die. So yeah, this game's pretty challenging. It doesn't hold your hand like modern games when you compare it to games such as Uncharted. Nowadays, the graphics are pretty blocky. They're a bit like Minecraft, and the controls are really clunky. But it's still a classic game. It's probably one of my favourite games of all time. When I first played it, I thought that Tomb Raider 2 was better than Tomb Raider 1, but after playing them both now, start to finish, I actually prefer the first one. It gives you a greater sense of isolation, and Tomb Raider 2 is more of an action, all guns blazing kind of game. But both of them are really great. If Tomb Raider 1's a 10 out of 10, Tomb Raider 2 is a 9.5. I'm just going to try and do a swan dive to the bottom and hopefully land in the water. And I'm just going to grab the key that's hidden in this alcove. So when I come up from the water, I'm going to be ambushed by a tiger, so I'm just going to equip my shotgun ready.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
I think games like Uncharted have borrowed heavily from Tomb Raider. But I suppose Tomb Raider has borrowed from films and other games as well. So I'm just going to climb up here and get another key. It It was a really exciting game, the second one, especially for the first time when you go into the opera house or when you go to the rusty underwater levels. They're really atmospheric. And the music was great as well. I'm just going to save here because there's a potential for stuff to go really wrong. This is where it gets a bit tricky. You can actually grab and shimmy on the top left to avoid all these traps. But I'm just going to go straight ahead and hopefully I won't get killed. I'm sure that when I first played this section, I'm sure I died a lot of times. And I very nearly messed up there, so I'm really lucky to do that bit. That's the second idol on the floor there. So for those of you who have played this before, you'll know that there's a section at the bottom here. It's a bit of a hidden section really, where there's a T-Rex. I think there's also a grenade launcher, and that's where the third idol is. But I'm just going to go ahead on the zip line, because it's a bit time consuming going down to the bottom. Just going to equip a shotgun because I'm going to be ambushed by another tiger by the time I get to the bottom. That's the first one, and there should be a second one. And that's it, the end of the level. By the time you get to the door, there'll be a small cutscene with an incredibly blocky man tries to gun down Lara.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me.
With a Tommy gun on my keyring.
Though not anymore. So after you.
Somehow, you don't behave like you got a monk's blood.
I understand that somehow is in my favor. So indulge me about the dagger. I'd be indebted with your life.
These doors are waiting for the right one. The right time to arrive. And then the dagger's blade will honor the hearts of those.
I think he's got some super strength Jack Daniels hidden in that hip flask, personally.
And which one is that?
To the sins and fortunes of Marco Bartoli.
Perhaps not just yet then.
So Lara conveniently finds a laptop on a crate and finds out that she needs to go to Venice, which is the next level. And that's the end, really. I hope you've enjoyed. It's not been a speed run by any means, 7 minutes 36, but it's not bad considering I haven't played this game for a long time, and I've probably bumped into a lot of walls and stuff I shouldn't have. So I hope you've enjoyed, and remember to check out my other videos.